What's up, folks? Welcome back to another episode of the Wildcard, and my name is Nyash, and I'm joined by
Bryo.
Yes. Big Tobs, big ice in the cut.
Now Venant, yeah.
Yes, and you can see we are back home. Yeah? We're back home, and I mean DSTV studios. That's where we're shooting this episode from. And you're back home because DSTV always gives us some fantastic feeling of feeling at home with their packages. And of course, I'm talking about the compact package where you can catch, we were catching the Premier League games, and you can still catch the Champions League game happening this coming weekend, June 10th, Man City up against Inter Milan. And of course, if you're not connected, all you gotta do is dial *423#
Yes,
you get and you stay connected with DSTV. Feel at home with DSTV. Speaking of which, we were feeling at home on Saturday.
Yes.
As we were watching one like Manchester City humble their neighbors.
Yes.
I mean, humbling is not the right word.
I mean, you try to say that you can stop them from getting the treble. Well, that went well.
Yeah, man, these players are a disgrace.
Disgrace?
They have to make it happen, bro. We are the only English club to ever win a treble. So for you guys not to turn up in that FA Cup final, bro, I'm pretty sure even the weakest of men don't do that job in 13 seconds.
I wouldn't say you guys were particularly poor. Do you think you are really poor?
No, but just win, bro. Just like it is one game, it is one final that will determine whether City will break your record. Already washapiga a hat-trick of Premier Leagues, and they're going now for the treble. And you want to tell me that all you had to do was turn up for a game and just chase the ball? Just chase the ball? Besides the lucky penalty, we had no sign of any clear-cut chances.
That was a lucky penalty, to be honest.
God
I mean,
damn.
it's crazy. Tobiko bagging. They've already bagged domestic treble. I don't think there's any other team that has ever bagged a domestic treble. But they have a domestic treble. Now they are chasing another treble, which will involve the Champions League, FA Cup, and the Premier League. But scoring the first goal within how many seconds? 12 seconds?
Yeah.
How sweet was that, bro?
That's the fastest goal in FA Cup final history.
Yeah.
Against Manchester United.
Against Manchester United. Yes.
You love to see it.
What I just want to say is Gundogan, please just sign that contract.
Yeah.
One or 2 years.
Gundogan, we can give him 2. One with an option of one other. But Gundogan is so clutch. That was
Especially
an amazing goal.
Yeah.
What a volley. And he scored 2 volleys actually.
Yes.
But from Manchester City, we're really excited.
Yeah.
Ten Hag gave a very impassioned speech only for his troops to fall down. So from my side, we're happy, but we're used to this anyway.
You're getting used to it.
measure
I'm
it.
sure they are. Venant, how did you like their performance?
Bro,
I
I'm
mean,
telling you.
Gundogan, the goal that he scored, the second goal, but the volley. I didn't see it coming. I thought like in his set piece, actually it was from a corner. If I'm not wrong.
I was surprised, honestly. 2 assists from KDB.
Yes, sir.
Ile kitu, and manze hii ni game ingine interesting ililibamba because their fans started chanting. You know that thing where they face before a game ianze, and then boom, 12 seconds, 4 passes, 1 quick goal, fastest goal ever we've seen
in the FA Cup,
on HD TV, and it was against Manchester United. Once again, the hair. I don't know if you blame the hair for that, but it was good.
Bro, nika Gundogan alikuwa tu anasema to hell, the guy is in goal. Bro.
But it's more about Gundogan than the
and it was I thought after that penalty, Arsenal bounce back, because with them, once they score, there's usually that momentum, and then they get another goal. Considering it's a Manchester derby, all stakes are high.
Yes.
And I don't know what happened. Gundogan repeats it again, and I'm like, manze, United, you guys should actually use this opportunity now to get Kane. As soon as even this week, or if it's a 5-year contract with a new striker, you need him as soon as possible. But I was entertained. I was at home actually for the first time. I was watching football at home, and I was happy, man.
It was good. I know you can't say the same. And there's a contention debate you're having some folks, United folks, about getting a balance for you guys. When you play Bruno on the right wing, seems it doesn't really come out well.
Bruno is not.
And Eriksen was poor. I mean, he was fast to be taken off.
Exactly.
Would you prefer starting Garnacho and having maybe Jadon Sancho on the right, then Bruno in the middle, and maybe Garnacho on the left? Or which would be a best preference?
Garnacho this season has become a shining light to United, where he's fighting for a starting position. The only issue is if United get an out-and-out number 9, it means Garnacho will be Rashford's understudy.
Yes.
He might not
and that's
start
okay.
as
He's
many
a
games,
teenager.
which is very okay. He's only 18, 19 years old, so there's time for him to improve. Rashford ako 26. That's a whole like 5-6 year gap between them. So atapata time yake. But your stuff ya Bruno kwenda right wing. Should never happen again. Hii mambo ya kutegemea Fred ndo akue that robust midfielder who's a man marker. Never happen again. I'm glad the season is over. We're Ghost, bye bye. Phil Jones, bye bye. Maguire, hopefully, bye bye. Fred and McTominay, hopefully, bye bye.
Fred.
That's a lot of
Fred has to leave. Fred has to leave, bro.
Come on,
Fred has to leave. Listen, look, if it weren't for Pep wanting Fred, Mourinho wouldn't have gone for him, bro. We got Fred because City were linked with him.
Hey, sir, Fred akienda divine intervention ya Manchester United itakuwa natoka wapi?
Hiyo pasta yake haijatusaidia. His prayers never go up. Zinaenda chini.
In fact, Fred, if you can supply us with a copy of your Brazilian passport, we need to see. This man is deep from the heartlands of Congo. He can't go. There's no way Fred can convince us he's Brazilian.
Man, that was good. I totally enjoyed watching that, and it was fantastic. Now, we had posed some questions.
Yes. By the way, last week, thanks to DSTV, we had asked you guys which team would receive the first booking and what would the correct score prediction be. And a big shout out going out to Mommie Kauthar, who won the correct score prediction, got Man City 2, Man United 1. So don't worry, Mommie Kauthar, a good cash prize is coming your way thanks to DSTV. And Venant, my brother, what going with the booking award?
I'm looking at Ian Simon. Ye kwanza yake ilibamba because you not only predicted the first team to get a yellow card, you also went ahead to get the correct score. So him,
ameshinda the booking award.
Which team was the first to be booked?
Manchester United. And funny enough, when you look at the YouTube comments, guys were saying Fred or Casemiro. Turned out to be Bissaka.
Bissaka. Wow, that was good. So big up to all the guys who commented. By the way, guys had a lot of comments to do, and I want to big up some two people we met some time back, and I forgot to big up them in the previous episode. Two fans that follow the show very ardently. That was Alan and what is the name of this other guy? There was another guy I met. Both of them are, one is a Man United fan, the other one is a Zanzibar fan. So big up yourselves, man, for following the show. We appreciate that. Now, previously we had, last week we had the Europa League final happening. Europa League royalty, Sevilla up against AS Roma. That turned out.
Tulikuwa tumewawon.
No way.
Tulikuwa tumewawon.
No. Watu waligongwa.
I personally think Sevilla were lucky.
Not even lucky. The referees were on their side.
That was a clear handball.
Yeah, that was a clear handball, bana.
His hand was moving away from his body. He was trying to tuck his hand away.
Abraham akagongwa kichwa, nothing. Even Mourinho had to wait for the referee at the parking lot.
First of all,
inciting behavior.
To that point of Mourinho waiting for the referee behind closed doors, Mourinho needs to stop this thing, man. Because he incited fans to go do exactly the same thing to Anthony Taylor when he was in his family and his daughter, which is very poor behavior.
But that's always been Mourinho ever since the early 2000s.
But you see,
he's always done that.
Poor. He needs to realize that he's not the special one anymore.
Tobiko.
The finished one.
No, Tobiko.
The gone one.
You have to look at the stakes up.
That is Champions League qualification.
AS Roma was to win this thing. Champions League.
People lose finals all the time. There's no reason for you to go look for Anthony Taylor behind closed doors.
Absolutely.
That is poor behavior from Mourinho, and it's been like that ever since.
And I mean, they will be there next season again. So they have a second shot at it.
In the Europa League. They are still in the Europa League,
So I feel like for me, Mourinho, maybe sometimes you need to realize like the influence you have as a person, as a personality. Once you do things like those, in the times you're living in, you never know what it might transpire to. Like what he did, we saw it transpire to Anthony Taylor. And regardless of how dubious some of those calls were, I think some of those habits were very much uncalled for.
True.
They are very much uncalled for.
What are your thoughts, though?
It was a good game. I did not expect it to be a 120 minutes affair. But then, of course, Europa League royalty did shine and came out on top. Sevilla 7 out of 7.
Sevilla League, man.
And before the game, I think you were talking of the unstoppable force versus
the immovable object.
Mourinho got his first L in the final. And Mourinho, I think, is like a vampire. He didn't do silver. Every time he gets a silver
medal, he gives it to a fan.
And this was the first time, so that was interesting.
Mourinho, please, man, just accept the silver awards. You're not that guy anymore, man.
Not after that. Poor
You're not that guy
refereeing.
Not after that. You called him the gone one, not the special one.
The finished one.
The finished one.
The forgotten one. There used to be one.
Oh my God. So one thing is for sure, and it's done and dusted as far as we know it. It's Benzema.
Oh no, don't say it.
Playing for Los Blancos. Yeah, Benzema is no longer be playing for Real Madrid. Don't forget, of course, all the Serie A and La Liga action, because it's going to be touching on both. They are very much available on the DSTV family package, of which you can get it for just 1,750 shillings, if I'm not wrong. And of course, you catch all the action. And we did see Benzema's last game.
Last goal as well.
Yeah.
Equalizing to make sure Real Madrid finished second.
Yeah.
Me, I'm disappointed, Bana. I think Benzema should have stayed one more season.
Yeah,
because not to take the light away from Benzema's greats and achievements.
Yeah.
Sahi amepea Perez the chance to go and get Kane. When Man United would have been in that
We
race.
absolutely love that.
But anyway, back to Benzema.
Yeah.
There is no doubting he's been one hell of a centre forward.
Yes.
He even showed his quality once Ronaldo left the team.
Absolutely.
Amefunga mabao mob, won the Ballon d'Or, won the Champions League, 5 Champions Leagues to his name.
Yes.
Could have won the World Cup, but then despite the relationship with Deschamps, we never know how that might have turned out.
Yeah.
So kudos, man. A legend is definitely leaving the club.
Yes.
Leaving the club as the second most top scorer. But
Yes, absolutely.
After Ronaldo.
The most decorated,
the most decorated
player
Oh,
for
yeah,
Real
alongside
Madrid. Of
Marcelo,
all
yeah,
time.
25 trophies
Yeah,
for Real
25
Madrid.
trophies. That was good.
Where do you think he'll go to?
Qatar.
Al Ittihad.
Bro,
Al
I was
Ittihad. Is it Qatar or Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Nashanga, which I was looking at him, the reports saying Benzema is leaving, and I was like, hey, no way he wants to leave this abruptly.
Yeah.
But then Nikona, the rumored money that he's getting, Nico, like,
Yeah.
there's definitely
It
an
makes
extra
sense.
zero that's
You can't say no to that. Just for the record, it's rumored he might be getting 200 million euros a year.
Kai.
That is insane. I don't even want to calculate how much it comes to a week.
Unaweza ni adopt. I'm just trying a bit. I'm just trying to get the bag.
Yeah. So anybody by there who knows about Florentino Perez, you can tell a man like Harry Kane wants to leave Spurs. So I think it's the best time to go and pick him up, take him to Santiago Bernabeu so that he can continue doing the thing.
Because uko sure bet he'll win trophies.
But you see,
Yeah, he's almost
here's
guaranteed
why I
of-
don't think Perez will sign Kane.
Because of why?
The recent signings that Real Madrid have been making, they have
For
a
the
dispensation
future.
to go for younger players.
Yes.
For the future. I don't think he'll go splash that money on Kane. Because you can see the way Real Madrid are releasing guys. Even Hazard was told, man,
A
just
serious
get your
club.
things and get the hell out of
A
here.
serious
Yeah.
club.
So, I think they don't go for Kane. Kane, I think, might go to the Bayerns
Probably Osimhen?
and PSGs.
Osimhen just...
Wait, Mbappe is not going?
Osimhen
Now
just...
Mbappe is staying in PSG for one more year.
Okay.
Staying in PSG for one more year. Yeah.
All right, so that's on the end
Manchester
of...
United, you are not getting Harry Kane. Manchester United fans, please.
I honestly hope
You are
they
not
don't.
getting Harry Kane.
I
You are-
See,
don't.
the good thing with this show is you can always come back. You can always come back to review.
Please,
it.
mnajua
You
mimi
know
ule mtu
no matter
wa
what.
kuwawon. Tutarudi hapa. Mimi ule
Yeah.
mtu wa kuwawon.
Umewawon,
United
umewawon.
man, don't get your hopes up. You will sign some kid from Croatia as your striker.
Croatians have always won the Champions League since 2013. So
Yeah.
thanks for that. Doug.
You might
Thank you.
be-
Thank you.
It ends this Saturday. It ends this Saturday.
Just, but I feel like if Harry Kane, and I don't want to digress too much on this one, I feel like if Harry Kane goes to Manchester United, they become title
challengers,
contenders
yeah.
straight
Yes.
away.
That's 10 points to our tally he's adding. 10
Yeah.
or more points anaongeza.
Yeah.
Eh.
How many do you have this season?
We had 75.
So if you add, you have 85.
Yeah.
So you're still
See,
not winning.
That's challenging.
Still don't
bro.
win the
Oh,
league.
that's challenging, but not
Yeah,
winning.
that's
Good
challenging.
stuff.
Still don't win, but you're better than them.
All right. That's
You don't win, but you're better than them.
Yeah, hapo ni personal sasa.
It's always personal. It's never not been personal.
So that's La Liga.
another legend who is leaving the game, man, at 42 years old. The king. The lion.
Yes.
Lions don't compare themselves to humans.
No one.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Enigmatic.
Aye.
Venant, what do you think about his career, man?
It
He's
has
only hanging
been-
his boots.
Is there any club where he was not successful? That's how I
But
can
then he's won
describe it.
trophies everywhere he's
Yeah.
been.
Everywhere.
Even
So-
went back to Milan to give them the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to do it at 40 years old, it's like proof now to the next generation that you can actually do this thing if you actually take care of your body and you remain disciplined to your sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to see. I feel like the only place where he did not have a very... Well, he did win something, but the only place where he did not have a very good stint is at Manchester.
He won the
He
Europa
won
League.
the
That's what I'm
He won the
saying. He
Europa
won a
League.
trophy.
My
But
God.
that's
this
what I'm
guy.
saying. That's what
Uko
I'm
na
saying.
agenda.
I said he won a trophy.
Agenda
He
must
won
be
a
there.
Such a
trophy.
serious agenda against United.
No, Brian, nimesema he won a trophy.
Yes.
But looking at his career, the only place you would say was not that good for him
Oh,
is at Manchester United.
I'd say Barcelona.
Because of how it happened.
I'd say Barcelona.
Yeah, but he wasn't there for
Pep
long
alimtema.
anyway. He
Pep
wasn't
didn't
there.
want him to win the Champions League. Akamtema, akamtupa Inter.
But he won the...
He wasn't there for long anyway. Imagine
And he won
he's,
the Liga.
he's never won the Champions League though.
Yeah, man.
You
No
never won the
Champions
Champions
League,
League?
no World Cup. Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
World Cup near Sweden, we understand.
Yeah,
but
he can't. Yeah.
hajaishinda
A
Champions
lot of league
man.
titles.
Yeah.
Yeah. in
But
cups,
the
I
thing
think.
with Zlatan, he's a criminally underrated striker. Because if you ask people to name for you the greatest strikers they know, they probably won't mention Zlatan. But
Yeah.
if you look at the numbers and the amount of goals he scored,
And the kind of goals.
Speak of goals, that goal versus England.
Yeah,
to me, that's among the best goals of all time.
Yeah.
So there's no way you are talking about strikers, especially in this generation, without
and you don't
him.
mention Zlatan.
Yeah.
If you watch his goals, there's also another goal Lazo he scored against when he was at Ajax. He dribbled, I think, was almost everybody.
When he was coming up.
Yeah, that was good to see. And his batting shot was also very nice. I think they were playing against, is it Verona?
Verona.
Hellas Verona.
Verona.
And he was telling them the greatest moment they have ever had is them seeing him. So, I mean, we know how cocky and charismatic he is.
Box office conference zake tutazihata
mbaya. Then there's a small issue of the Europa Conference League that is happening today, tonight rather. And we have West Ham on the verge of bagging a Premier League, a European trophy, as they go up against Fiorentina in the Europa Conference League, which you can catch on DSTV, by the way. Tobiko, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, so as I was saying, West Ham has become something of like a sister club to Manchester City.
Sister club?
We depend on West Ham so much nowadays. We asked them to do us a favor against Arsenal. They did it. West Ham fans are very, very easy towards Manchester City nowadays. And they're supporting us in our European quest. And so we are doing the same for them. I am supporting West Ham today. I think they win a European trophy tonight, something Arsenal doesn't have. And then as Manchester City, we do it again on Saturday, something Arsenal have not done.
Oh my.
But more on that later. But I think,
I don't know where Tobiko alipatana Hamas. So that they told him that we are supporting you in the
we're supporting West Ham fully.
And just so we're clear, Arsenal has a European Cup.
Which one?
Cup Winners' Cup.
What
do you think is going to happen in this game, Brad?
The script has already been written. West Ham 2, Fiorentina 0. That wakisha shinda, Declan Rice price goes up, and the certain club from North London can't afford him.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Oh yeah?
West Ham wanachukua hiyo.
Declan Rice might bag a European trophy just before he comes to us.
No, he's not coming to us.
What do you think about that? How do you like the Arsenal is finally maybe going to go for him?
And
With
also
what money?
adding the fact that Arteta's gotten a lot of cash to invest in this transfer market. So even if his price goes up, we can still get him. Number 2, we're in Champions League. So no, hata kama tutamget, we can get other options. Remember with the Mudryk Trossard scenario?
Yes.
And how it turned out well?
Yes.
Yeah, so iko tu sawa. Regarding the final, I want West Ham to win because Moyes has really worked so hard in this Conference League. And when you look at how not so well the Premier League campaign hasn't gone not so well, this is their best shot.
Yes.
On the other hand, Fiorentina is one team that disappoints the big teams kwa Serie A. So it's not just a clear 2-0 as you say, because they're in the finals. It's a round of 32 or 16.
I mean, West Ham have Declan Rice. Fiorentina have Amrabat,
Sofian.
Yeah, he might have a thing or two to say about West Ham bagging that one. All right, so that's that with the Conference League. And as you can see, by the way, we are on location. Location. We are the majestic DSTV studios.
Nice place,
looking all nice and lovely.
Feeling
Everything
nice.
is sporty and then some. Just the way we love it.
The lighting is doing something for our brother.
A lot of
Like rest, bro. Rest. I'm told dark and handsome. Everybody knows.
Wakizima stima.
All Manchester United fans do is tell lies up kwa handsome. We're questioning. Continue.
Another short stories.
Yo, wakizima stima Brian ameenda. Anyway, we have the Champions League final. It's happening this Saturday. You can catch it on channel 222, which is actually a Compact Plus channel, but it's being brought down to Compact, and you can catch all the action as Manchester City go up against Inter Milan for Razuri. This Saturday at Atatürk Stadium, where in Turkey, where Liverpool did the thing, come back against AC Milan.
By the way.
And like we always say, if you want to get DSTV star 423 hash, you can get and stay connected with DSTV and feel at home, like you're feeling comfortable. Now, Manchester City in their second Champions League final against a team with European pedigree.
This
Inter
game
Milan.
could go either way, man, because no team has ever lost their second Champions League final in history. You always win it in your second try if you lost the first final.
Yes.
But then there's that also dark of a Croatian has always lifted the Champions League ever since 2013. So you're like, Inter have Brozovic.
Yes.
Man City hawatambui Croatia. Apart from Pep being racist, pia inaonekana hatambui Croatians. I'm just saying.
Racist, he said.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. So, could go either way. We already know how Inzaghi is clinical in finals. You could say he has that Mourinho record. 7 out of 7 finals. His latest one being the Coppa Italia against Fiorentina. Man like Lautaro Martinez is very clinical for him. Na pia Lukaku ako job. Hiyo day Megan Thee Stallion atakuwa anatoa kwa stadium. So Lukaku will be in the atakuwa ready. Ruben Diaz does not know what's about to hit him.
Brozovic ako hapo pia.
Nicolo
Barella. Come on, Dumfries hapo mbio.
Talent after talent.
Where do you think this one will be won or lost, this final?
This one, it's based on the two attacking systems. Because with Inter Milan, they are fast, they are quick with the ball, and Lukaku is there with the sprinting, Lautaro Martinez, Nanini. So it's all about how good your defense will be come this final. On the other hand, I know you have Haaland, you have KDB. We've seen them before, you're used to them. But do not underrate the Italian teams.
At all.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
You finished? Do I have the stage?
Yes.
No, nigga.
Do I have the stage? Let go. Okay. First of all, this thing they're shouting of Forza nini, wataforza wagenda mtaa huko. Next thing, everything you're saying is just conjecture. The thing for Croatians, you don't know what they have. Who you're mentioning Lukaku.
Heritage.
You're mentioning Lukaku, who can't even control a balloon. Those are the people you're mentioning for us.
Bro, you have personal attacks. What's happening?
What did he ever do to you?
Personal attacks,
everything these guys
is back on form.
He's back on form. He's playing well.
Everything these guys are doing is just called, my favorite word, copium. You are coping with the fact that, oh my God, City might just finally, the one thing you've been faulting City, that they can't win the Champions League, finally we're going to do it. And I'm telling Manchester City fans across the world, have no fear.
The 10 of you.
Actually, it's 7.
The fact...
-1.6.
7 billion. So...
Hey, that's what we're about it.
7 billion. So, look, I think us losing the first final was... we needed it.
That was painful, by the way.
Most of the players that lost the first one are still around. They'll know how we approach the game the same way. We're not going to approach the game the same way we did this time.
Yes.
So I think if we score early, that's what I would always say. If we score early,
it could be a thrash.
It cools down the nerves of the players.
Yes.
I think we have a better team than they do. We have better players.
Of course you do.
Play a better system than they do.
Of course.
So, and we have the best striker in the world. So I think we beat them. And finally, Yaya Toure, earlier this season, was asked something about Manchester City. And he said he hopes that we win it. So the African juju has been lifted.
No, the agent still said that the curse exists.
There's no curse. The juju has been lifted. Toure has forgiven us.
Clarified.
Toure has forgiven us. So there's nothing to stop us from winning. So this Saturday, it's Haaland.
Tobiko anasema ukweli, because agendas aside, I think Gundogan will come up clutch once again. It won't even be about Haaland or KDB. I think it'll be Gundogan. And you know, right now, they have a better chance considering the baby criers of the team are out. You know, Zinchenko and Jesus. That's the only kutoa too much. So,
referencing Arsenal.
Whenever Man City lose,
is it a coincidence? Now that we kick out the two Arsenal players, we are winning big things. Is it a coincidence?
And the two Arsenal players. What's the connection? No one to say about that.
Let me ask you a question. Do you still start the same team that played the FA Cup?
I will. It's a strong side. I think it's been our best team all season.
Best 11, yeah?
Best 11, yeah, all season. Same team, actually. Pep don't change anything. That's the same mistake he made.
No, he has to.
Versus Chelsea.
Let him
versus Chelsea, because the team that had beaten PSG in the semis, if he had played exactly the same team.
And what can you guys do about Haaland, because it's now a couple of games. Haaland versus United was not seen. And also, when you look at the Premier League, the last 5 fixtures, he had a few goals to his name. So how will you guys now manage to get him to finally score?
There's a lot that Haaland does for us, especially now with the hold-up play and everything, and also taking away attention from other players. So
that's true.
He doesn't need to score to make an impact. Would I love him to score a hat-trick? Absolutely. But would I love him to be more impactful? Sure. He might not get a goal, but we win the final. It's a better result.
That's the most important thing. Okay. All right, so that's that. So your prediction?
Prediction for the final?
Yes.
Jesus, Kai, mbona niaka kwa the spot?
Just say it.
Have no fear. So you're shouting Lukaku.
Support your parent club.
So you are shouting Lukaku. Have no fear. Shout Lukaku in front of the camera.
Support your original team.
Support your
We're
parent
all
club.
grown men here. Can we just have some decorum? But anyway,
Yeah.
no clean sheets.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I got 2-1 Inter, and I think Inter will score on set pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2-1.
2-1 Inter.
2-1 for
Set
Inter.
Towards
pieces.
him.
On
I'm not
set
sure about the
pieces.
set pieces part of it,
Yeah.
but 2-1 to
2-1.
Inter.
All right.
Conservatively, I'll go 3-1. But if we really get in the mood, there's no reason why we can't do maybe 4 or something.
3-1 to
Champions
Inter.
League final.
3-1 to us. What do you mean
To
Inter?
As ni nini?
Manchester City. Nimewawarn officially. Nimewawarn officially.
Okay, fair enough.
All
Niko
right.
na swali moja kabla we wrap up.
Yes.
For you guys. I want to put you guys in the spot. Just a quick one. Nipe answer zenu mkifikiria tu. First thought that comes to mind.
Okay.
If Arsenal don't win a trophy next season,
wait,
Arteta
come on.
leaves?
Oh,
No.
You?
if we don't win any trophy.
Any trophy, bro. Mmalize tu top 4 bado, but no trophies. Does he leave? Is it time? Because you itakuwa year 4 without anything.
Well, you're thinking
I
about
think Apati,
it.
he should not get a contract extension. Because I think he will be leaving, I think, in the end of 24-25.
2025.
So after that, no contract extension for me.
Yeah, also you have to look at the impact that will have on the team in this coming season. You know, like there's some managers who, yes, they did not win any cup, but when you look at how they've progressed the team, you can there's a clear difference.
So in short, do you want it to be like Pochettino at Tottenham?
Why?
Just get you consistent top 4 without trophies.
Not consistent for.
I know.
Hypothetically, what if you get number 2, we get to the Champions League semis?
No
In the
trophies.
FA Cup.
And
In the FA
and
Cup,
maybe
yeah.
FA Cup. I
Yeah,
don't want
no
to say FA
trophy.
Cup final and lose, but
No trophy.
No, we win FA
no
Cup.
trophy. But
No, mimi nimesema no trophy.
Oh, no trophy.
Yeah.
Next season mwende mmalize top 4 but bila trophy.
that would be terrible.
Yes,
It
will
will
be
be
terrible.
just stagnating. We'll just be stagnating, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a wrap. Don't forget, you can always catch us every time, every Wednesday on YouTube. And we have had a fantastic season. It's been a heck of a time with you guys. I've
it, Joe?
absolutely enjoyed every moment with you guys, with our producers, Byron, Austin. It's always been a pleasure. Catch you on the next one in the parting shot.
Yeah, man. Hurricane, you know where we want you to be bana. Hiyo
Yeah.
namba 9 ya Martial tuko nayo kwako.
Parting shot.
Mimi mnajua tunafunga aje. Nimewawarn. Nimewawarn.
Do not underrate Inter Milan.
At all.
Yes.
And my parting shot is Arsenal is winning the Premier League next season.
These guys
Yes.
parting shot.
Adios.
Parting shots za umse.
Umse ni jinxa.